Today marks 1270th day, sharing lessons to learn and continue to learn with all of you. My hope that these insights will inspire you, support your dreams, help you achieve your goals, and really empower you to become the person that you want to become. Today's topic is extraordinarily important, and as we can only receive what our minds are capable of accepting. What our minds are capable of accepting. So that means that receiving equals accepting. If you not accept, that means that you not receive. Sometimes it could be like closed cup. Of course, if you could pouring into closed cup, you'll not nothing will pour in. So being able to open the cup that things could pour in, that's exactly how we're able to achieve more abundance in every aspect of our lives. That means that it could be in spirituality, it could be in health, in mental health, in emotional health, and in financial health, and all those things is all about accepting what we want to receive. So today we'll share five things what you need to really know about it to really be being able to really accept more things, more abundance into our lives. So number one, you don't see reality. You see your version of it. You don't see reality. You see the version of it. It's such an interesting and powerful thing. I think that by now you're supposed to understand it. The way how you see the world is how it was shaped based on your environment, based on the things that you read, based on the culture, based on the books that you read, based on the mentors or guides or coaches you have around you, of experiences. All the things shaped how you see the reality. But if your reality is not the best and you see reality as a mean place, that means maybe your reality needs to be changed. Because I think that because the way how we see the world is potentially we do not allow the world to be nice, good, abundance, wealthy, and then of course that sabotages our view of life, of reality. And of course, if our reality view is is wrong or incorrect, that means that we will not have the attitude the best because attitude dictates what kind of actions you take. And of course, those actions will lead into abundance that we're supposed to receive. I think that we need to understand that we really allow ourselves to notice, engage with, and really believe in the things that we deserve and the things that real life. Real life example could be that when you think about one event, one identical event, and you're looking to three people who go exactly the same event. And event could be for gathering, networking event. So one person who is struggling in life and has um, a mindset of scarcity will have a different view than a person who has abundance mindset, who is business mindset, who have growth mindset, and another person who have a lot of insecurities. So a person who has survival mode, say like, oh, I'm going to that network event because they said that they will have free food. So this person going to the network event to go and eat food, so that the most important thing for him expectations of the event is free food. So what will come out of that network event most likely will be free food. Second, who has a lot of insecurities, he might go to the event with fear of rejection, fear of be abandonment, fear of something because he has insecurities and is afraid that he thinks that other people are better than him, and that means that that event, that network event, is supposed to be great to network, but that will create massive anxiety because I don't know how the person will speak with other people. And the third person who has growth mindset, who has abundance mindset, he will say like, I want to really build a business. I want to go to network event. I want to connect with people. I want to really find people who has a vision like myself. So it means three people, exactly same event, but expectations of that event so much different. One wants free food. Second wants really just survive and not be rejected. And third person wants to really connect with people who has exactly the same vision. Even though they're exactly the same event, those three people have total different expectations for the event and will have total different actions for the event and total different results of that event as well. I hope you understand how important it is to really understand what you expect, that's what you will get. And that's why they have different realities. Number two, beliefs act like boundaries on your potential. Beliefs act like boundaries on your potential. Such an interesting thing. We need to understand that our external results will never constantly rise above internal feeling. What you believe is acceptance are possible for you. What is acceptable or possible for you? I think that boundaries is a beautiful thing. And again, that's the bigger boundaries you have, it's much easier to really achieve success. I think that's I think that is very important to understand that when you think about boundaries, the bit of, I think that the boundaries is sometimes even a cup, and I think that when we go to to the the river, I really want to really pour the water into that cup. We need to understand, like, what do you bring? Do you bring a spoon? Do you bring a cup? Do you bring a bucket? Do you bring a massive some kind of can? And that's exactly how you really able to really think about boundaries as well. That you're able to expand your boundaries and you're able to ask, okay, like, what are my boundaries? What I'm incapable of? Because if your beliefs is that you are not capable of achieving big success, expert level, that means that you will not be able to take action or bring the things that you want. So the belief about yourself will dictate how big your boundaries are. Because we want to really expand our beliefs, that we can really expand our cups in every aspect of our lives, in health, in finances, just in cognitive abilities, in our skills, just to make sure that we're able to achieve success that we are looking for. Number three is the nervous system protects you even from what you say you want. Such interesting thing. The nervous system protects you from the things that you said that you want, because our nervous system is built to protect us. Our nervous system is built to protect us, not to make us succeed. That means that sometimes we need to do something that our nervous system says not to do. I think that is again a skill set, being able to do the things that make present fearful. Our fear is coming from our nervous system saying that that's dangerous. And of course we need to understand that danger is not always real. Fear potential could be real, but danger is not real. A fear is coming from danger, but the danger is imagined. Imagine danger. Because you're not able to lose your life by speaking in front of people. That is not danger. That's a fear of that imagined danger. And I think that we need to understand that. And I think that we need to learn how to really overcome those danger that is actually not danger. To really start doing the right actions. Because what our nervous system does is that creating things that there is really sometimes seem that we are lazy, because we start to procrastinate, we have avoidance, we have self-sabotage, because when we start pursuing something, there will be a lot of risks, and if we're taking a lot of risks, that means we potentially putting at risk our own ego, because ego is at massive risk when you pursue something for the first time, because you'll make mistakes, you potentially will be embarrassed, and our life and our ego doesn't want that, and sometimes we sabotage the things that truly want because we avoid things. And I think that's when we really need to learn how to accept new levels, new standards, because our bodies will resist the things that we do not accept it yet, and resist that, and that will create that resistance. Number four, receiving requires worthiness, and worthiness is not earned; it's realized. I think that this is probably one of the most difficult lessons that I need to learn as well, because I want to push through. I want to say I suffered, I persevered, I pushed through, and I earned it. I earned that worthiness, and I think that was my mistake as well, because worthiness is not earned; it's realized. Wherever you are, where you are already worthy because you were breathing, you already survived, you made things happen. Now even though you're worthy where you're at, you're able to become better version of that worthiness. You're already complete, but to be able to be better version of ourselves. That means we have a cup. We're able to be a bucket. That means both of them are great, but you just are able to include more things in our lives. So knowing that you're already enough, already worthy, already allowed, I think that's there's a pretty thing saying that you don't need to beg life to bless you. You just have to stop rejecting what's already trying to come in. You stop rejecting what life is already want to bring to you. I think that sometimes we have our life and we have a house and we close all the doors and we not allow anything in. That's what protecting does. But sometimes when we want to protect from bad things to come in, we protect from good things come in as well. Because people are so protective of themselves. But when they're so protective, we protect from everything. And we have that small house and we not allow anything coming in. And sometimes we need to take risks. We need to take risks and bring people, bring ideas, bring opportunities, bring something in. And we need to open up to opportunities to make mistakes and to make successes as well. The last one, number 5, is life is always offering more. But you have to expand your vessel. And I already speaking about it, but I really want you to feel that is one of the most important. So that means life is always offering more. But we will need to choose to really become bigger, stronger, faster, than developing skill sets, developing our ideas, developing our, because there's 5 most important things that we need to think about. There's like spiritual health. We need to expand our spiritually. We need emotional. That means of our empathy, our leadership, and all of this mental, being able to be more resilient, like financial health, being able to have more power and more options as well, and physical health. Because the more physical health you have, the more energy we'll have. It will be able to really do more things. I think that we need to understand that we will need to really expand ourselves, and that means that there's a lot of things that we need to do: heal our wounds, release the things that release our beliefs that doesn't serve us anymore, rewire our thinking, um, align our vision, and stretch your identity. Because if we want to really elevate ourselves, we need to change the way how we see ourselves, and I think that is very, very important. And I think that one of the biggest truths in life about receiving is that you're not waiting on life. Life is waiting on you. That's a massive shift. Sometimes we say that, oh, I need to be patient, life will bring this. Sometimes life is waiting on you and say, like, you need to open, you need to allow, you need to accept and say, I'm ready now. And I think that when you make that decision, I'm ready now. And sometimes what I found is you feel that you're ready and things start to show up in your life. And it seems that you have that floodgates open, but something happens and you shut those floodgates again. Maybe some disappointment that and things stop flowing. And sometimes we need to really reopen, re-allow, re-accept things just to make sure that we really allow that flow to come into our lives. And I think that is a very, very important topic to consider and reflect on. So that I want to receive a lot of things in my life, but are you actually accepting the things that you want to receive? Speak it, believe it, receive it. That's one of my friends always say that. Speak it, believe it, receive it. A lot of times you just don't speak about the things that you want to receive. If you think about it, but you don't speak it. So we need to speak out loud that the universe will know exactly that what we want to receive. Now, when we speak, at some point we need to start to believe it, because sometimes we speak what we want, but we don't believe it yet. And because if we don't believe it yet, that's why we do not receive it. And that's what so many people speaks about law of attraction, manifestation, and people say like my manifestation doesn't work. It doesn't work for you yet because you didn't believe it yet. A person who has massive conviction has speak it, believe it, and receive it. And that's where receive it is coming from, because you believe that it actually is coming into your life one way or another. I think that's very powerful. And I think every single person could have more abundance. I think that every single person has levels of accepting, levels of beliefs. So a person who believes 0 accepts and receives 0. Person who has 1 of 10 has that level. Who has 2, 3. So that means every single person could expand their beliefs and expand their acceptance and expand their receiving wherever they are. So I hope you choose to win, and see you tomorrow.